Good afternoon. Thi- Good afternoon. This is Rosy Barik, Assistant Professor. Today we will be discussing on human resource planning. In this subject, we are going to discuss about job analysis, Block 1, Unit 3, which code is MMPH-003. So, first of all, before discussing about job analysis, we should know what is job. Right. So job it can be defined as the collection or aggregation of tasks, duties and responsibilities that to be done is divided and grouped into packaged. So it is called job. That means what a person is going to do within the organization. So now we will be discussing about the content, that is concept or its importance. What are the different components of job analysis? Job analysis methods, different process of job analysis, uses of job and analysis of future trends. So now we'll be discussing on job analysis. So first of all, job analysis is the process of systematically gathering and analyzing information about the tasks, responsibilities and requirements of a job. So, as I have already told that, first of all, what is job? As I have told, job is the collection or aggregation of tasks, duties, or responsibilities that is to be done by the employee in the organization. So, it provides a detailed and comprehensive understanding of the nature of the jobs in the organization. It also provides the necessary informations for developing job descriptions and job specifications, which are essential for effective recruitment, selection, placement of employees. Job analysis also provides the foundation for designing and implementing the performance of management system, or we can say performance management system, which includes performance appraisal as well as goal setting. It also helps in identifying and addressing the training and development needs of the employees. It also provides the basis for determining compensation and benefit for the employees. And we can also say the objectives, basic objectives of job analysis is work simplification. That means it helps in simplifying the works as it divides the work into different segments. It helps in setting out the job standards, what work should be done by whom. It also supports the different personal activities because who is going to do the job? The employees are the only person who can do the jobs. So we can say the different significance that as we have already discussed here, the significance of job analysis, we can say that it facilitates manpower planning. First of all, before doing the job analysis, we should do the manpower planning. Then it helps in effective recruitment, selection as well as placement. It also determines training and development. It helps in determining the job evaluation. It also helps in providing the data for the performance appraisal. It helps in ensuring the health and safety conditions of the workers and employees. It helps in maintaining the disciplines as well as determining the compensation and benefits of the employees. So, what are the different components of job analysis? If we see the components of job analysis, it includes job description and job specification. These components provides a detailed and comprehensive understanding of the nature of the job in an organization, which includes tasks, duties, responsibilities, and requirements associated with each job. That means what the person is going to do in the organization, what are the things is to be done, or to whom the person is going to report, what are the different skills required, what are the responsibilities required for doing the particular job, or else the what are the different qualifications and we can say the experiences required for performing the tasks in the organization. So, first of all, job description. Job description is nothing but details of the job that should be done by the employees. We can say a job description, it is a written document that outlines the specific duties, responsibilities and requirements of particular job position. We can say job description is related to job only. What should be done, what are the responsibilities required, what are the requirements required, where it is situated, what is its environment, whether it is hazardous or smooth environment. These are coming under our job description. It also provides a detailed explanation of what is expected from the employees in terms of tasks or performance. It also specifies the necessary qualifications, skills, experience, and educations required for this position. It also may include details about job condition such as hours, locations, and any physical demands that are required for the job or performing the tasks. It also establishes the benchmarks for evaluating the employee's performance in meeting job expectations. It also provides a clear understanding of the job and its requirements to both the employee as well as the employers. That means it is required for part of designing the job. So we can say that it is helpful in some part of designing the job. Now we'll be discussing what are the components of job description. We can say job title, job summary, essential for job functions, knowledge and skills required, physical demands, working conditions. So, first of all, job title. What should be the title of the job? That means the title of the job which provides the brief description about the position. Suppose there is a vacancy of sales girl in the organization, so job title should be sales girl. What are the job summary? That is brief overview of the purpose and objectives of the job, that outlining the main duties and responsibilities. That means we can also say that job number we also require. What are the job summary? That for a sales girl, the job summary that promote the sales in, we can say in a rural area or we can say in urban area. We will discuss in later with some examples. So, essential job functions. What are the functions required? That means a detailed list of the duties and responsibilities of the job. It includes the frequency and importance of each task. Knowledge and skill requirements, a description of the knowledge, skills, abilities that are required to perform the job. It includes educational requirements, work experience, specific technical skills, and personal attributes. The physical demands, a description of a physical requirements of the job, such as whether the job should be done in standing, sitting, lifting, or bending. Working condition, a description of the job environment, which includes working hours, safety considerations, and any other relevant informations. Now we will be discussing on job specification. That means as we have discussed for job description, we require the title of the job, Summary, job summary, essential job functions, knowledge and skill required, physical demand, working condition. Whereas for job specification, we can say job specification is also known as person specification. So, it is a written statement that outlines the knowledge, skills, and abilities that are required for successful job performance. It also provides the detailed and comprehensive understanding of the qualifications and competencies required for a particular job. The purpose of job specification is to help the employers identify the most suitable candidates for the job as well as to provide a reference tool for employee training as well as development. The components of job specification: first, educational requirement, work experience, technical skills, personal attribute, physical requirements, and any other requirements. So we can see that the personal requirements, or what are the requirements that is required for a person for completing the task or performing the job, is known as job specification. Those are coming under job specification. So educational requirements, a description of the educational qualifications required for the job, such as degree or certifications, how much studied you have completed, what is your degree, what is your qualification, highest qualification is coming under your educational requirement. So, work experience, it is a detailed description of the relevant work experience that is required for the job. It includes the number of years of the experience and specific types of the experience, whether the person is capable of doing the particular task or not. Suppose in a sales girl, whether the person has the ability to sell the things or not. That is specific types of experience or years of experience. That means the person has already done the work before, or the person is completely fresher. Technical skills or description of the specific technical skills that is required for the job, such as proficiency in the particular software program and equipment. If in a job there is a requirement of any kind of technology, or the person is proficient enough in particular software program or development, is coming under personal technical skills. Now comes to the personal attributes. It is a description of the person's characteristics that is required for the successful of job performance, such as communication skill, teamwork abilities, and problem solving skills. Now, the physical requirements. The description of the physical demand of the job, including any requirements for standing, lifting, and operating machinery, other requirements like any additional requirements that may be relevant to the job, such as driver's license, security clearance, the person having experience on security department and any other department. These are coming under your other requirements. And also we can say that the age, gender, education, extracurricular activities are also coming under our job specification, or we can say it is coming under your personal attributes. Physical characteristics, if it is required, if there is a vacancy in a security department or security purpose, so physical characteristics are required like height, weight, age, skin type. These are requirements. This is also coming under our job specifications. And also mental characteristics, that is whether the vacancy for counseling or any other things, that means social characteristics are also required. So these are the things which are coming under our job specification. Here we can say The both job description and the job specification combiningly form the job analysis. That means both are required, both are essential for designing a job. So now we will be discussing on the relationship between job description as well as job specification. So job description, it outlines specific jobs, duties, responsibilities and requirements. Whether a job specification which focuses on knowledge, skills, abilities, or in short we can say KSA, required for successful job performance. Job description provides the foundation for creating a job specification as it highlights the tasks that guide the identification of necessary knowledge, skills and abilities. While the job description it helps in crafting the job specification. The job specification can also be used to refine and update the job description to ensure it is accurately effects or reflects on roles of the requirements which is required in the organization while performing the tasks. Job description it includes duties such as managing a team and developing a marketing strategies. Job specification might include KSAs, that is knowledge skills abilities such as leadership skills, communication skills and strategic thinking or strategic abilities. Job description and job specification both offer a complete view of the job. That is, the job description defines what should be done, whether job specification defines how it should be done by identifying necessary competencies. These two components work together to support key HR activities such as recruitment, training, performance evaluation, and workforce planning by providing clear expectations and required qualification for the job for each job role. So, as we have already seen, both are interrelated to each other and both are required for designing the job. So, there are different methods for job analysis: interviews, observations, questionnaire and surveys, critical incident techniques, job performance analysis, work diary, or log. So, first is interviews. These methods involve direct conversation with the employees or supervisor to gather the detailed informations or insights into the job's tasks or duties, challenges that align for personalized responses. Still, it can be very time consuming and subject to bias if tasks are misrepresented. That means in interview method, the detailed informations can be collected through direct conversation with the employees or we can say the supervisors. Observations. In this method, what happens here? It involves observing the employees as while they are performing their tasks to gather real time information to provide accurate insights into physical or hands on jobs. But it is less effective for roles involving knowledge based for mental work. So, in observation method, in this method, the employees are being observed while they are performing so that the real tasks or real time information or accurate insights can be collected into physical or hands on job. But all these methods are not suitable for all kind of organization or all kind of work. For mental work, it is very difficult to observe the things. Questionnaires and survey. In this method, a structured questionnaires or survey to quick has been done to quickly gather the standardized information from many employees. What happens here? The questionnaires had been decided or the questionnaires had been structured so that the detailed informations from many employees can be collected. Through it may lead to superficial responses and depends on accurate reporting. Now we'll be discussing on critical incident technique. It is a unique method in which what happened the critical incident of each job can be identified. In this method, this identifies the significant events like critical incidents on the job to analyze key tasks or behaviors, but it may overlook routine tasks by focusing mainly on exceptional situations. So, here critical incidents are being identified to analyze the key tasks and behaviors. Then, job performance analysis. In this method, what happens? The duties or studies successful job performance to identify key tasks or required skills that focusing on real world success but can be time consuming and needs detailed performance data. In this method, the performance of the employee can be studied through which required skills and responsibilities will be identified, and it is also very time consuming method because the performance analysis it varies from person to person. The work can be the same work can be done in different way for different persons. Now, work diary or log. In this method, employees keeping a daily or weekly log of their activities, providing detailed data on tasks, but can be burdensome and relies on consistent recording. That means what work the employees are doing at each and every moment that should be recorded in a logbook. So it is also a kind of hectic type of situation. That means the employee has to bound to write down his work or her work in the logbook, what he has done in the whole day. So, in each and every methods, there are certain advantages and disadvantages. As I have already told that all the methods cannot be done effectively for every type of job. So, some methods are beneficial for some kind of job, and other methods are beneficial for other kind of jobs. So, now we will be discussing on advantages and disadvantages of job description, different methods. First one is, as you have studied the different methods, first is interviews. Its advantages are, it allows for in-depth exploration of the job. That means a person is going to ask about the detail of the job. It can clarify the ambiguous or incomplete informations. It can provide insights to employees' perceptions of the job. The disadvantages are it is time consuming and resource incentive intensive. It can be influenced by the interviewer's biases. It may not capture all the aspect of the job. For observation, the advantages are it provides a detailed picture of the job in action. It can capture aspect of the job that employees may not be aware of because the person is doing something what can be observed by other person. It also provides the objective information about the job. The same time, the disadvantages are it can be time consuming, it can be influenced by the observer's bias, or it may not be feasible for all kind of job, as we have already discussed. For mental job or social characteristics job, it is very difficult to observe, to get the information through observation. Questionnaires and surveys. Here, as I have already told, that the structured questionnaires have been prepared. It can be provided to the employees, and employees have to fill the questionnaires, and the data can be collected through them or through it. So it can be distributed to large number of employees. It can be completed anonymously. It can provide standardized informations. But the disadvantages are it may not capture in-depth information about the job. It can be influenced by respondents' biases. It may not be feasible for all kind of jobs. Critical incident techniques. Here the advantages are it focuses on specific incidents, providing detailed informations. It can provide insights into employees' problem solving abilities. It can identify the training needs. The disadvantages are it may not capture all the aspect of the jobs. It can be influenced by the incidents that are chosen. It may not be feasible for all kind of jobs. Job performance analysis. What happens here? It focuses on successful job performance. It provides the clear understanding of knowledge, skills, abilities that are required for successful job performance. Or the disadvantages are it may not capture all the aspect of the job. It can be influenced by specific employees who are successful in the job. The person who is not competent enough for the particular job, it is very difficult to find out or to get the detailed description of the job from that particular person. Here we will be discussing on advantages and disadvantages of work diary or clock method. What happens here? The advantages are it provides the detailed information about the job tasks and activities. It can capture the aspects of the job that may be overlooked in other method. It provides the objective information about the job, whereas the disadvantages are it can be very time consuming for employees to maintain. It may not capture all aspect of the job, and it may not be feasible for all the jobs. The functional job analysis, the advantages are it provides the clear understanding of the job functions of the job. It provides the systematic way of analyzing the job. It can be used to compare different jobs within the organization. That means through the different functions or different tasks, the job can be identified. So the disadvantages are it can be time consuming and resource intensive. It may not capture all the aspect of the job. It may not be feasible for all jobs. So here we have discussed about the advantages and disadvantages of the job. Now, we will be discussing on job analysis process. The job analysis process is a step-by-step approach or systematic process through which job analysis can be done. The processes are: first, determine the purpose and scope of the job analysis, why the job analysis is being done in the organization. First of all, you should know what your organization wants from the employees, what kind of person you are required for the organization. After that, or you can identify the what are the vacancies are there. That means first step is human resource planning. What are the vacancies are there for the organization, what kind of staffs are to be recruited for the organization. That's why the first step is determine the purpose and scope of the job analysis. Second step is select the job or jobs to be analyzed, collect the job data, analyze the collected job data, use the job analysis software, use job analysis software, verify the job analysis informations, develop job description and job specifications, maintain and update the job informations. So first of all, determining the purpose and scope of the job analysis. The first step is to identify why the job analysis is being conducted, what information is needed, and who will be involved in job analysis process. Second step, the select the jobs and jobs to be analyzed. The next step is to identify the specific jobs for analysis by reviewing the job description, consulting with the managers, and observing employees at work. The next step is collect the job data. This steps involves collecting all the data that related to the job by using different methods as we have already discussed, that is interviews, observations, questionnaires and survey, work log, logbook, or we can say performance, job performance evaluation method. Then analyze the collected data. After collecting the data, it must be analyzed to identify the key job duties and required for the knowledge, skills and abilities. Now, the next step is use job analysis software. Job analysis software can be organized or analyze the job data. It helps in developing job descriptions and job specification from data collected through interviews and observation or different um, collection methods. So various methods, the data can be analyzed or the software can be can organize the job data and help to develop the job description and specification from the information collected through various methods. Verify job analysis information. The next step is to verify the accuracy and completeness of the job analysis information with subject matter expert such as job incumbents and or supervisors. Develop job descriptions and specification. It helps in using the information from the various job analysis, job descriptions and job specification that can be created to accurately reflect the essential duties and required skill for successful performance. It also helps in creating or knowing the performance of the employees. The next step is to maintain and update job information. Job analysis information should be regularly reviewed and updated to keep it accurate and relevant, including updating job description and conducting periodic analysis. That means what the information has been collected, what the job description and specification being evaluated, that should be maintained properly and update and that should be updated on regular basis. So these are the different process of job analysis. It is the most important and systematic process of analysis, job analysis, that is determine the purpose and scope of the job analysis, select the job and jobs to be analyzed, collect the job data, analyze the job data, use the job analysis software, verify the analysis information, develop job description and specification, maintain and update job informations. Now we will be discussing on needs of job analysis, why it is required. So, determining job analysis needs. First is identification of specific job, recruitment and selection, training and development, performance management, legal compliance. Identification of specific job. Determine which specific jobs that is required to be analyzed or understand the reason behind the need for the analysis, ensuring it align with the organizational goals. That means the jobs what has been identified, the requirement should align with the organizational goal. Next step is recruitment and selection. Use of job analysis to gather the informations about essential job duties, responsibilities, and required knowledge, skills, and abilities, which helps in developing accurate job description and effective recruitment strategies. Next is training and development. To identify the specific competencies that are needed for successful job performance, enabling the design of targeted training programs that address skill gaps and enhance the employees' capabilities. Performance management in this method it helps in establishing performance standard and evaluation criteria based on the job analysis, ensuring that employee performance aligns with organizational objectives and contributes to overall success. Legal compliance, it ensures that employment practice comply with relevant laws and regulations by basing them on objectives, job related criteria identified through job analysis, thus promoting fairness and equity in hiring and management practices. Here we will be discussing on validating job analysis result. Review the job analysis data, seek stakeholders' feedback, conduct job analysis survey, evaluate job performance, utilize job analysis software, update job description and job specification. First is review job analysis data. Carefully examine the data collected from the interviews, observations, and performance matrices to develop a clear understanding of the job's requirement. Next is seek stakeholder feedback. Gather inputs from the job incubators, supervisors, and other stakeholders to ensure the job analysis accurately that represents the job, encouraging them to review and provide corrections to the job descriptions and specifications. The next is conduct job analysis survey. It use the surveys to collect additional information about the job tasks, responsibilities, and required knowledge, skills, and abilities, enhancing overall understanding of the job. The next is evaluate job performance. In this step, it assesses the job performance against the established standard by analyzing quantitative data like production rates and customer satisfaction scores to confirm the accuracy of the job analysis. Next is utilize job analysis software. It helps in implementing job analysis software to organize and analyze the data, job related data effectively, adding in the validation process and ensuring comprehensive job description and job specifications. The next step is update job descriptions and specification. In this step, revised job description and specifications based on stakeholders' feedback and validation findings to ensure they accurately reflect the job's duties and requirements. Now, we will be discussing on maintaining and updating job analysis information. So, first is conduct the periodic reviews, then seek feedback from stakeholders, use performance feedback, analyze job trends, update job description and specification, utilize job analysis software. First is conduct the periodic reviews. Regularly review job description and specification to ensure they accurately reflect current job tasks, responsibilities, and required knowledge, skills, and abilities. Next is seek feedback from stakeholders. So, it gathered the input from the job incubators, supervisors, and other stakeholders to keep job analysis information that is relevant, focusing on any challenges to tasks and responsibilities. Use performance feedback. It incorporate performance feedback to identify the areas needing updates in job analysis, informations needing updates in job analysis informations, helping in align with the actual job performance. Next step is analyze the job trends. It monitor the industry trends and changes the technology, regulation, or we can say job performance data to recognize shifts in job tasks and responsibilities. It update job description and specifications. It revised the job description and specification based on the stakeholders' feedback and trend analysis to ensure accuracy and relevance. The next step is utilize the job analysis software. The leverage job analysis software to efficiently store, organize, and update job analysis information, facilitating easy access to most current job data. What are the different uses of job analysis? as we have already discussed about the features of the job analysis, so or significance of the job analysis, we can say uses of the job analysis. First one is recruitment and selection. First is the various steps are to be done for recruitment and selection. Conduct job analysis, develop job description, create job specification, evaluate and update it regularly. First is conduct job analysis. Identify the necessary knowledge, skills, abilities by analyzing the job tasks, responsibilities, and requirement for successful performance. Develop job descriptions. It helps in creating detailed job descriptions that accurately outline the key tasks, responsibilities, and abilities that are required for the specific role. Create job specifications. It helps in determining specific qualifications, including educational and professional, or we can say essential or desirable qualification, professional criteria, along with required knowledge, skill, abilities for successful performance. Next is evaluate and update regularly. It continuously assesses the effectiveness of job description and job specifications, seeking feedback from the employees and supervisors to ensure accuracy and relevance. That are these are the steps that are coming under recruitment and selection process. Now we will be discussing on performance management. First step is establish the job standard, develop the performance matrices, identify the performance gaps, create performance improvement plans, provide targeted feedback. So, first is establish the job standards. It use the job analysis to set clear job standards that outlines the key tasks, responsibilities and requirements which can be used to evaluate employee performance. Develop performance matrices. The leverage job analysis are to create performance matrices that reflect the essential duties and responsibilities of the job that helps in accessing the performance accurately. Identify the performance gaps. It helps in analyzing the employee's performance against the job standard to pinpoint areas where performance is lacking or it may require additional training support. Create performance improvement plans. It helps in utilizing job analysis data to design performance improvement plans with specific goals and measurable objectives for underperforming employees. It provides, and last step is to provide targeted feedback. It helps in using job analysis technique to provide precise, constructive feedback, reinforcing strength and addressing areas for the improvement that to enhance the employee's performance. So these are the performance management steps which are used for job analysis. Next is compensation and benefits. Compensation and benefits is consists of determining the job worth, establish the job's classification, develop job description, design fair compensation structure, develop benefit packages. First is determine job worth. Job analysis helps assessing the key tasks or responsibilities of each role that align the organizations to determine the relative worth of job and set appropriate compensation level. Through this job analysis, the compensation system can be designed, What benefits that the person should get, that also can be identified. Establish jobs classifications. It provides the foundation to classify the jobs based on complexity, responsibility, and qualifications, aiding in the creation of equitable compensation and benefit structure. It develops the job specifications. The information from job analysis helps in drafting detailed job descriptions that guide compensation and benefit decision. Design fair compensation structure. Job analysis supports the creation of consistent and fair compensation system across the different roles, ensuring employees are paid appropriately for their work. Develop benefits packages. It enables organization to design different benefit packages that align with the job complexity, responsibilities. It also helps in ensuring employees need that made based on their roles. The next is learning and development. First is identify training needs, development targeted training programs, evaluated training effectiveness, create career development plan, support succession plannings. So, under the training and development, we have various steps. First is identify training needs. So, through the job analysis, we can reveal the specific tasks on responsibilities that helps in finding out the pinpoint training needs of the employees based on their job requirements. Next is develop targeted training programs. It helps in enabling the criteria for customized training programs that address the skills and knowledge required for each job within the organization. Next is evaluate training effectiveness. By comparing the job requirements to employee capabilities, post training job analysis helps in assessing the success of training programs, and it highlights the areas need to be improved. That means by comparing the job requirements to employee capabilities in the post training, job analysis helps in assessing the success of training programs and highlights areas to needs to be improvement. The next is create career development plan. So job analysis supports the career development program of tailored career development plans gu- guiding the employees towards necessary skills and knowledge for career growth. Next is support succession planning. It helps in identifying the skills and knowledge that are required or those are needed for key roles, facilitating the preparation of potential successor through focused training and development initiatives. So, for the uses of job analysis, we have discussed about recruitment and selection, performance management, compensation and benefit, and last one is training, learning or development. Now, we will be discussing on the future trends of job analysis. As we know that every moment the trends are changing. The change is the only constant of life, though due to the advancement of technology or due to the requirements of people, due to the requirements of the organization, everything is being changed. So The trends of job analysis are: first is uses of technology. It focuses on skills, increased flexibility. It emphasizes on diversity and inclusion. It focuses on employee well-being. First is uses of technology. Due to the advancement of technologies like artificial intelligence and machine learning that are automating job analysis processes, providing more accurate and efficient data for HR decision making. Next is focus on skills, a shift towards identifying and developing specific skills and competencies for the jobs, moving away from traditional job descriptions to more detailed skill based profiles. Next is it helps in increased flexibility. As the remote work and flexible arrangements grow, the job analysis and HR processes are adapting to accommodate a more flexible workforce supported by new methods and technology. Emphasis on diversity and inclusion. There is a rising focus on creating inclusive job description and addressing bias in job analysis, promoting diversity in hiring and employee development. The last but not the least, that focus on employee well-being. So, organizations are increasingly prioritizing employee well being, incorporating wellness assessments and methods that support health and work life balance into job analysis process. So, these are the future trends of the job analysis. In today's class, we have discussed about what is job analysis. First is what is job analysis, what are the basic components of job description and specifications, what are the components are coming under job description and specification, the relationship of job description and specifications, the different job analysis methods, advantages and disadvantages of each method. The most important part of this is job analysis process. Then we have determined the needs of job analysis, validating job analysis results, maintaining and updating of job analysis informations, the uses of job analysis, and the future trends of job analysis. Edge. The job analysis, the basic components of job analysis are job description and job specification. First, job description comes, then job specification comes. So, let us take an example of job analysis. Suppose in an organization, suppose there is a XYZ company or an organization where there is a vacancy of sales girls. So here the job descriptions will be the job title, that is sales girl, job number, the number that has been written or that has been mentioned in the organization, or we can say MK2 or MK5, whatever may be. The job department, that is marketing or sales department, job summary, promote sales in remote areas, job duties, that is sales curve, the sales target, that is the job duties. Now we will be discussing on specification. What should be the job specification? For the sales girls, what are the qualifications required? We can say essential qualifications and desirable qualification. The essential qualification is that the essential qualifications is that the person should have good communication skills, the person should be confident, and desirable qualification, the person should be graduate or MBA in marketing. The salary of a person should be negotiable. The different skills required, having good communication skill. The person should be confident. The person has the ability to move to the different remote areas. The experience, for if the organization require the experience of 3 to 5 years, then we can mention there, or we can mention as a fresher. So these are the job analysis or job description and specification that is being provided by the organization, through which recruitment and selection can be done. So these are all about our job analysis. Thank you.